You ever wonder why they recruit kids straight out of high school? No? Well, let me tell you. They do it because when you're that young, you're 18 years old, you really don't have any life experience, any real life experience. And going into that kind of situation, you really don't know what you're getting yourself into. And when you don't know what you're getting yourself into, it seems like the best option at the time. I grew up in a small town and my opportunities were limited, so that's the main reason why I decided to join. The funny thing is, once you go in, it's not what you expected. If I knew then what I know now, then I probably would have never joined. I remember how I was going to the grocery store too. Like when you go grocery shopping, center is they got a recruitment office right by like the grocery store. So as you're passing the building, they would have like the blinds open, so they can see out the window and see people passing by. They see teenagers passing by or whatever. They're trying to flag you down and try to wave you in. And, come on into the office so they can talk to you and stuff like that. And I would ignore the hell out of them. I would pretty much just keep walking. And the main motivation for most people is the Montgomery GI Bill, school money. And I actually went to college for like a year prior to going into the military. It was like I was having trouble paying for school, or it was like I wasn't very motivated after I graduated high school. I wasn't very motivated to get back into school right away. So I kind of just wanted to take a breather and just kind of take some time off and just figure out what I really wanted. So I spoke to a recruiter and then I decided to give it a try. In my case, I went into the situation trying to figure out what I really wanted out of life. And the whole process was easy. I didn't have any trouble getting in. I was in good shape. I didn't do drugs. My record was clean. So at the end of the day, it was a win-win situation for me and the recruiter. And they use women as bait. That's pretty much how they lure you in. Well, that's pretty much how they lure the males in anyway. They would have like the prettiest female recruiters, and they would go to the high schools and pass out the little pamphlets, the little army pamphlets, and they would talk to guys about their plans after graduation. That's pretty much how they would get you. Because my recruiter is fine as shit, and that's how they got my black ass. I took the ASVAB test, and I got a pretty decent score. My recruiter, she actually helped me pick out my MOS. I was a 92 Alpha, and that's logistics. Later on, I went to the MEP station in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, when you go to the MEP station for the first time, you actually have to stay overnight in a motel. A bus will come to the motel the next morning and pick you up and take you to the MEP station. And it's like an all-day process. And it's just a physical, and you're doing paperwork. And once you get the results back, if everything's good, then your recruiter's going to take you back to the MEP station a second time. You go back there, you do more paperwork, you get sworn in, and that's when you find out when you ship out the basic training.